Hi, this is Amy at the Virtual Planetarium at Raritan Valley Community College. Let's take a look at some of the things that we can see in the sky for the week of June 21st. The moon was new on Sunday, June 21st, so by Tuesday evening, you may be able to see the thin, waxing crescent moon near the western horizon about 40 minutes after sunset. Each day, you can see the moon getting larger and larger in the sky because we're seeing more and more of its daytime side. It's also moving away from the sun, so it sets about 50 minutes later each day. If we look towards the southern sky, we see a bright reddish star called Antares. Its name means rival of Mars because it has a similar reddish color to the planet. Antares is the 15th brightest star in the sky. It is a red supergiant star, much larger than our sun. If you put Antares where our sun is, its outer edges would reach to somewhere between Mars and Jupiter. The official name for this constellation is Scorpius the Scorpion. But every culture throughout time has created pictures with the sky and the stars. So if we look at another culture, like the Hawaiian people, and see their pictures, we can see that the same stars that we use to play connect the dots and imagine a scorpion, the Hawaiians call this Maui's fishhook. Same stars, different picture. All right, let's go back to the Western culture so that we have the star names that we are more familiar with. And we're going to look over in the eastern sky. We can see our familiar friend, the summer triangle. We will be seeing this all summer long, and these stars are visible through the fall as well, even into December. It's made with Altair, Deneb, and Vega. This summer, the summer triangle points us towards the planet Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter is shining very brightly at magnitude minus 2.6, and Saturn is shining at a respectable zero point 0.3 magnitude, so also quite bright and should be easy to find. Now, if you have a pair of binoculars or a small telescope, you can look at some of the objects in the sky and discover more. For instance, if we look at the star at the beak that marks the beak of Cygnus the Swan, this star is called Albireo. And if we zoom in on that star, we will see that it is actually two stars. Albireo is a double star. The brighter one is a yellow star. The fainter one is a hot blue star. If we look in the constellation Vega, and the constellation Lyra, the harp, at the bottom of the parallelogram, there is another deep sky object. It's not visible to the unaided eye, so let's do a quick search. And we will zoom in here on the Ring Nebula. The Ring Nebula is a planetary nebula. It's also called M57. This is what will happen to our sun at the end of its life. An old star has puffed off its outer layers, creating this colorful ring of gas. The remains of the star have shrunk down to be a white dwarf star, very, very hot. M57 is about 2,000 light years away from us. The nebula may actually be a barrel shaped nebula, but it's angled towards us so that we're looking straight into the barrel, creating this ring or donut that we see. That's our sky for this week. Thank you for joining me in our virtual planetarium. We look forward to seeing you in our real planetarium in the future. Until then, keep looking up.